The widow of Zarephath did not wake up that morning expecting a miracle. She woke up counting what remained. A handful of flour clung to the bottom of her jar. A little oil pooled thinly in its flask, barely enough for one last meal. Enough, she thought, for herself and her son to eat, and then wait for the end. The drought had taken everything else. As she gathered sticks outside the town, a stranger called to her. His voice was steady, unhurried. "Please bring me a little water in a cup." Water she could manage. Even in famine, courtesy still had a place. But as she turned to go, the man added gently, "And bring me a piece of bread." She stopped. Her answer came from a place beyond politeness, from truth sharpened by hunger. "As surely as the Lord your God lives, I don't have bread. Only a handful of flour in a jar and a little oil in a jug. I am gathering a few sticks to take home and make a meal for myself and my son, that we may eat it, and die." The words hung between them. Then the stranger, Elijah, spoke words that made no sense to a starving heart. "Do not be afraid. Go home and do as you have said. But first make a small loaf for me." First, faith always stumbles over that word. Elijah continued, not with sympathy but with promise. "For this is what the Lord says, the jar of flour will not be used up, and the jug of oil will not run dry until the day the Lord sends rain." The widow looked at the prophet, then at her hands, then at the empty future she had already accepted. She could refuse and survive one more meal, or she could obey and risk everything. She chose faith. In her small home she mixed the flour, poured the oil, gave away what logic said she could not spare. When she returned to the jar, her fingers brushed more flour. When she tipped the jug, oil still flowed. Not much, not extra, but enough. Day after day the miracle did not shout, it whispered. The jar never overflowed, yet it was never empty. Each meal required trust anew. Each morning asked the same question, will God provide again? And he did. The widow learned that faith is not proven when abundance is promised, but when scarcity is real. That obedience sometimes looks like giving your last meal away, and discovering that God specializes in sustaining those who dare to trust him first.